I just got out of bed, and the first thing I looked at when I opened up Twitter was this Bob McKenzie tweet. Multiple teams are on Jay Beagle, but it looks like the Vancouver Canucks are the frontrunners to land the UFA center who is expected to leave Washington for a multi-year deal on July 1st. Now, I trust the Bob father. I trust Bob McKenzie with my life. And in this scenario, he's most likely, let's just say, right. So the Vancouver Canucks are most probably in on Jay Beagle, who is a guy who just won the Stanley Cup, played over there in, let's just say, a bottom six role, alongside of other centers Kuznetsov, Backstrom, and Lars Eller. So Beagle is a guy who hasn't had the biggest of opportunities to be a top-line player, but that's never really what he was supposed to be. Playing in a bottom six role really helped him succeed for what he's good at, and for what the team needed him to accomplish. And, of course, the Capitals were really good, so they won the Stanley Cup. That's all good and dandy, but Jay Beagle as a free agent now is apparently coming to the Vancouver Canucks. What exactly does this mean for the 32-year-old? Well, I think it means that he'll most likely get a few years at... I want to cap it off at under $3 million. Please, anything above 3... Jim Benning, I'm looking at you, please. Just keep it at like 2.5 or something. 2.25. I'm good with 2.25. I'm good with that. For Jay Beagle. Because he's a player who definitely does have some value. He is a leader of a character. He's a good guy to have in the locker room. But at the same time, he's a center. So if he comes over to Vancouver, what does that mean for guys like Pettersson? What does that mean for guys like Gaudette? What does that mean for these younger centers that we have on our team that we want to propel forward? We already have Horvat, we already have Sutter, we already have Gagne and Granlund, who are each equally capable of playing center as well. So, what exactly does a Jay Beagle offer to this team? Well, a lot of people on Twitter, a lot of people on the Canucks subreddit, are all talking about, if we sign Beagle, this is even more of an incentive to trade Brandon Sutter. And honestly, I love the sound of that. I really like that sound. Like, seriously. We talk about Brandon Sutter being a penalty killer and a face-off man. Jay Beagle is that too, right? Like, he is a two-way penalty-killing specialist who can win a whole bunch of face-offs. So, I mean, Jay Beagle doesn't necessarily make this team any better or any worse than if a Brandon Sutter was on this team instead. Having both on the team would, as I said before, limit the amount of time we'd be giving to guys like Horvat and Gaudette. So, I'd be interested in seeing the trade possibilities with Brandon Sutter if we acquire Jay Beagle, which, according to Bob McKenzie, is most likely going to transpire. So yeah, Jay Beagle, a Vancouver Canuck. Of course, if Jay Beagle ends up signing with another team, then this video is absolutely pointless, like a lot of my recent rumored-based videos have been about. Seriously, Noah Hannafin to the Vancouver Canucks? Nope, that's not happening. Eric Goodbranson getting traded? Nope, that's not happening. Ryan O'Reilly? That doesn't look like it's going to happen either, but we talk about it anyways because you guys seem to really enjoy this stuff, and honestly, this one looks like it's going to be real. This one has a sense of truth to it. I trust Bob McKenzie, and I trust the idea that he gives out when he says that the Vancouver Canucks are most likely the frontrunners for Jay Beagle, former Stanley Cup champion, and good two-way penalty-killing forward. Although he doesn't necessarily add anything offensively, who cares? Brandon Sutter didn't necessarily do that either. So, yeah, 30 points is his career high for Jay Beagle. Brandon Sutter, with the Vancouver Canucks at least, is at 34. So, doesn't really have too much of a difference there. Even last season. In the last season of NHL hockey, Beagle got himself 22 points, 7 goals, 15 assists. In 16-17, he got himself 30 points. So, obviously, he's a guy who, in regards to just the ability to put up points, he's not necessarily too far behind Brandon Sutter. The games played and everything changed that as well, too, don't get me wrong, but just in terms of what he adds to the team, it's not necessarily all too different here. So Jay Beagle to the Canucks, I like it. If it means we're going to trade Sutter, I like it, because we're getting more assets. We get Beagle on the team, we have another center, we trade Sutter, we get more stuff back. It's literally us getting stuff back for the heck of it, and Jay Beagle isn't necessarily an upgrade nor a downgrade over Sutter. Add to that being a character guy in the locker room, a guy who can help mentor the young guys. I like the sound of that. And obviously, it's not some big Erik Karlsson, Ryan O'Reilly kind of rumors coming out of Vancouver, but it's all we got, basically. So let's just take this as our own opportunity to say, yeah, we're in the trade talks too, guys. We're in the rumors, free agencies, yeah, we're in this. Yeah, the best we could do is Jay Beagle. Hope you guys enjoyed this visual plus natural gaming, and bye.